Trời ơi! The first show of the year, we're learning today with Unit 9, the grammar third conditional. And now we welcome your host of this for a month, Mr. Phú Sĩ.
Welcome all of you guys back to our brand new episode, and it is the brand new episode, first episode of the year 2018, and I'm so happy to be back. And as you may know, last month I have some weeks off for shows because at the end of the year it is a very busy time. One of the busiest time of the year for me. And also, last week on Saturday, it was on Sunday, if I didn't get it wrong. On Sunday at 9:45 p.m., you may have watched me hosting an award show, and it is hosted by me, and the nominees are all there. We're all there, and we all had a very happy time together. And if that show broadcasted last week and you missed it, you can rewatch it tonight. And maybe after our show at about 9:30 p.m. tonight, Saturday, January 6th, you can rewatch it. You can rewatch it at the Người lịch sử Facebook page or YouTube channel. It will be broadcasted 2 channels. All right. So if you missed it last week, you can rewatch it now. All right. Later after this show. All right. So welcome you guys to our next episode of a show, and we are now here in the year 2018. And I'm so happy to be back at this desk, this chair, this light, and this camera with me. Hello. All right. So so happy to see you back, my showrunner. And have you got any New Year's resolution yet? Oh yeah. Oh no, you still not? Oh, for me, I put a yes for that, and my New Year's resolution is to be here with you at the first week of January. Yeah. And what to say right now? All right. So let's just begin our very first episode of the year. And red tie. All right. So for luck. All right. For the luck and luckiness. So we will kick off the show, first show of the year right now, with the Unit 9D grammar, third conditional. Open your books into page number 87. So now, tonight, we will learn about third conditional. So we have learned before the zero conditional in the season 1 of the show. So first conditional, also season 1 and season 2 of the show. Second conditional, you have learned already. If you say no, please go back to that lesson. I have taught you very careful. So rewatch it if you missed it. And so tonight we will learn the probably not the hardest, but also an easy structure for you, easy grammar structure for you to learn. It is the Unit 9D of the third conditional. So now let's kick off with the exercise number 1 on page number 87. Alright, so you can look at the screen. Alright, so what does it tell us to do? Alright, so they tell us to listen and complete the dialogue. Alright, so I will play the dialogue and you will listen and fill in the blanks. We have 3 blanks. Just easy exercise for you to begin the New Year's show. Alright, so now let's start and play it.
Exercise 1.
Alright.
Where have you been, Joe? Do you know what time it is? It's 1:30 in the morning.
Sorry, Mum. If I'd known the time, I would have come home earlier.
Oh, yes. So, what's your excuse then?
I had to walk home. I was at Dave's house and I missed the last bus. If I hadn't missed it, I wouldn't have had to walk.
Oh, really? Well, you could have phoned me. I was worried sick.
Sorry, Mum. I would have phoned you if I'd had my mobile with me, but I think I left it at Dave's.
Alright, so we have heard a short conversation about Joe and his mom. And alright, so if you don't even hear or listen to the dialogue, you can also see the picture that describes all about the dialogue. Just a part of it, but it still can be described. And as you can see, the clock on the wall right over there, it is set 1:30 a.m. Yeah, probably it is a.m. because I can see that the boy is a little bit of tired, and his mom is aggressive right now, angry. So this conversation was about Joe and his mom. Joe came home late at 1:30 a.m. and his mom was worried for him, and also Joe had to walk home because he missed the last bus at 1:30, and also his phone also left there, probably because he said in the last part of the dialogue but I think I left it at Dave's because he would have his mobile with him. He would have phoned his mom if he had his mobile phone with him, but he thought that he left it at Dave's house. Alright, so let's fill in the blanks. Easy. With the blank number 1. Sorry, Mom, if I'd known the time, I would have come home earlier. Would. Alright. Alright, so what the heck is happening right here? 87, 86. Sorry about that. Alright, so would. Second blank. I had to walk home. I was at Dave's house and I missed the last bus. If I hadn't missed it, I have had to walk. Alright, number 3. Sorry, Mom, I blah 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 have phoned you. Would. Alright, would. We can write with the comma on the top. Right, so now we have finished the exercise number 1. So now let's have a quick answer to the 3 questions in the exercise number 2, just quickly. Alright, answer the 3 questions about Joe. Did Joe know what time it was? And the answer is no, because he said at the top of the dialogue, if I'd known the time, I would have come home earlier. So he had not known the time yet. Second question, did Joe miss the last bus? He did miss the last bus because he was at Dave's house and he missed the last bus. And the third question, did Joe have his mobile with him? And the answer is no. And you can tell it by the last part of a dialogue I have told you before. And so we'll be right back with the next part of the show, and I will do the grammar part of the Lotus box. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the second part of a new episode of the show.